Welcome to Life Bites Mindful Mondays. I'm life, business, and energy coach Nina Bosky. And in today's grounding session, we're going to help you get centered, cleared, and connected. Let's get started. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Mindful Mondays. This week we are focusing on a term that's being used quite a bit today called the Great Reset. And so as we go through our meditation this morning, and we get centered and grounded, I want each of us to look at what is resetting in our own lives. What chapter are we moving into in our lives? So everybody take a nice big deep breath. Let's get into grounding position, eyes closed, back straight unless you're laying down, in terms of feet planted firmly on the ground, palms up. And now from the base of your spine down to the center of the earth, you're going to create a grounding cord. And this grounding cord is in the form of a tree trunk. Whatever tree you'd like to experience this morning or this evening, depending on where you are. And we're going to take the roots of that grounding cord and really anchor yourself, Mother Earth, to your essence, to who you are. And let's start to release everything that no longer serves you. Letting go of the past. Take a nice, big, deep breath. Letting go of the future. Take a nice, big, deep breath. And let's say hello to the here and now. Present time. And now about 2 feet out, I'd like you to create a circle of light around you. We're saying hello to our energy field. Saying hello to our energy. And let's create a circle of yellow roses around you. Those yellow roses represent your true sunshine spirit, where your personality self and your higher self are working hand in hand. So much of the time we're working against our energies instead of with our energies. These yellow roses represent alignment with you, all of you. Circle of pink roses around you, representing love and compassion for yourself as well as the outside world. And now a circle of red divine roses that represent protection from anything that is not of your own energy. So that means loved ones, furry animals, co-workers, family members, friends, everybody goes on the outside of your space. Really claim you This great reset in yourself has to come from your own energy. What is your energy saying about you? Really claim you. Even say out loud to yourself, I am. I am. And now let's come up to your sixth chakra, right between the brow. And about 2 feet out, you're going to create a reading screen or a movie screen. And you're going to put your life today, this evening, on that movie screen. Say hello to your opportunities this week. Say hello to your challenges. What challenges do you have this week? And are you excited about your challenges to take them on? Say hello to your blessings. We have so many blessings flowing in and through us each and every day. Set your energy to be attuned to your blessings, acknowledging them, even the little ones. And now let us check in. Physically, I'd like you to just scan your body and ask yourself, how do I feel physically? Don't try to change anything. Just say hello to the energy. And if there's anything acute, whether your head's feeling foggy, your back's aching, whatever it is, put some green and gold energy in that area. Maybe even some pink to give it some love. And breathe into it. Now let us affirm in our physical body health, vitality, strength, and flow. Health, vitality, strength, and flow. Take a nice big deep breath. Really open up those chakras. Come up to the center of your head. And just envision in the center of your head a golden light. And that golden light is getting bigger and brighter, flushing out any frenetic energy, anxious energy, maybe foggy energy, any incoherence. You're clearing the slate of your mind. And now say to your mental bodies and energy, your mental energy, I am alert, receptive, productive, and present. I am alert, receptive, productive, and present. Take a nice big deep breath. All the way up, all the way down to the bottom of your belly and back up. Let's do one more big deep breath. All the way up, all the way to your crown chakra and all the way down, going through all your chakras to the base of your spine. Now back up into your heart space. You can even put your hand on your heart to acknowledge your feelings. And ask yourself, how do I feel in this moment? How do I feel? So now what I'd like you to do is affirm in your emotional body how you want to feel versus how you actually feel. You're setting the intention, your emotional, energetic intention for the day or the evening that allows you to work with your own energy. How do you want to feel? Ooh. Some of you are mocking up some cool stuff. Say hello to your feelings of expectation and new life, new beginnings. And now let us affirm in our emotional body. I feel loved, supported, nurtured, and what? What do you want to feel? I feel loved, supported, nurtured, and how do you want to feel? Take a nice big deep breath. And come up to your crown chakra, right above your head. And let's say hello to your higher self, your more divine self, your self that actually already knows what to do and how to do it. So if you need some help and inspiration with your next step, with your reset, ask the question, what do I need to know? How can I move my life forward? What is my next step? How can I create a beautiful life for myself? Ask your higher self for support. Take a nice big deep breath. Put your hand on your heart and really feel your blessings. What are you thankful for in your life? And really feel that gratitude. Don't just think it, feel it. Now let's send some love to somebody who may need it right now, including yourself. Let's send some love to Mother Earth. Send some love to the women of the world. Send some love to our own empowerment. And now let's bring down a beautiful golden sun of light coming down through the heavens, coming down through that crown chakra. Coming down through your sixth, really saying hello to your intuition and your sense of knowingness. Coming down through your fifth, really ignite your authentic, true self coming forward, your authentic expression as it moves down through your heart, intending love, support, and nurturing, and whatever else you'd like to feel today. As that golden light keeps moving down through your solar plexus, igniting your sense of power and empowerment, aligning with your own life force as it moves down through your second, right below the belly button. And say to yourself, I create, I create, I am creation, I am creative, as it moves back into the base of your spine. And really say hello to that sense of self, love of self. Really fortify that foundation. Some of us who have been on this earth a while, our foundations were fragmented. This is a beautiful time to just send that golden light in that area and really feel it flowing and solid in that foundation of life as it moves back down through your legs, creating that strength and flexibility. And back down into your feet. Feel the warmth in your feet. Beautiful golden lights. Wiggle those toes. Say hello to those fun fairies. Say hello to some fun as that moves back down into Mother Earth. Just say to yourself, I am centered. I am grounded. I am feeling what is it you want to feel today. And all is well. Life is good. And everything is moving forward exactly as it should be. Take a nice big deep breath. Stretch it out. Ooh, and open your eyes. Mm. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So, this week's topic is all about the Great Reset. I love these buzz terms that come up. So, probably next month there'll be a new buzzword. But for right now, I think moving into summer, moving out of COVID and moving your body, moving your life, there's a lot of things changing. And what you thought you were going to do, maybe you're going to turn right, you end up turning left. And what you thought you were turning left, you're turning right. You may be going up, you may be going down, but life is one thing, and that's unpredictable at the moment. So what can be predictable is your own energy and your own light. So as we talk, or I talk a little bit more about the Great Reset, I'd like anybody who does not want to talk in the chat to go ahead and put that in there so I don't call on you. But I want to talk about the Great Reset. And even though it's a buzzword, what is that really saying? What is the Great Reset? Things need to be cleared, purged, in order for the new to emerge, the new to unfold. But so many of us, including myself, get attached to our story, to the things that we think should be in our life, the experiences we think we should be having. So I'd like you to take out a pen and paper if you can. And I'd like you to just jot down some notes for yourself, because this is going to be a process. This isn't one message and you leave this session today and go, oh, okay, I'm at the Great Reset. So what in your life do you need to clear at this time in order to create something new? What needs to happen? What do you need to release? What do you need to change? What do you need to tweak? What do you need to overhaul? But the one thing I do know about the universe right now is if you know what it is in the back of your mind and heart and you're not doing it, the universe may step in and say, oh, well, you're not quite getting what we're talking about, so we'll just do it for you. So I'm all for the change of being proactive instead of changing through pain. So there are gaps between where you are and where you want to go. So what are those gaps? Becoming aware is the key. Because what we do when we don't want to deal with something is we put it in the back of our head and it's like a hot potato. Oh yeah, I know it's there. I know I should start walking. I know I should be doing this. I know I should be, talking to more people about my project, whatever it is. I know I need to be putting myself out there. I know I need to be having more clear boundaries with people. I know I need more structure. Whatever that is, there's gaps. So I want you to write down what those gaps are between where you are and where you want to go. And then the second thing I'd like you to do is I want you to unplug from the world in your next step. And when I say unplug, that means no phones, no social media, no talking to people. It can be 3 hours, it can be a full day. But I want you to spend some time with your gap. I want you to spend some time with your why of your next step. I would like to get a job. I would like to be in this position. I would like to create my next step by writing a book. But what needs to happen? And what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to focus on your own life. We do it technically because we have to, but we don't spend a lot of time energetically with the things that can help us move forward. Visualizing your next step. How many of you are visualizing your great reset? Your next step? What do you need in your life to be able to bring you into that reset? I know for me, it's going back to the basics. Moving, eating right, drinking lots of water, taking good care of myself. So what basic foundational stuff do you need to get your energy moving? A body in motion continues in motion. A body in stagnation tends to stay in stagnation. So a lot of times we're not clear what our next step is. But the thing is we don't want to just use our logical mind. We want to be able to mock up where our higher self and our logical, more mental self comes into play. So, you know what? I really want to create a beauty salon, let's just say. That was my, oh my God, I have a vision of doing that. I don't, but let's say I did. Those of you who are saying, I didn't know she wanted to do that. So I want to create this beauty salon, but I've never worked in a beauty salon. Maybe I've worked in the beauty industry, but not a beauty salon. So what would be my next step? So I want you to think about your own life this way. What are your next steps? And get yourself in a place where you can structure more of that next step. Because if I don't put it in my calendar, chances of it actually getting done are not going to happen. So you need to put in time for unplugging so that you can listen and write about and come up against energy resistance, fears, doubts. But if we don't allow ourselves to come up very close to our own fears, doubts, anxieties about our next steps, we'll be like little hot potatoes running around going, I don't understand. Why can't I get a job? Why can't I get a book deal? Why can't I, create a beauty salon? It's those little steps that create our bigger step. So what reset do you need in your own life? Sometimes life throws us curveballs. For some of us on this phone today, we've had some huge curveballs. And so how does that affect your own energy field? And how are you going to recenter, reignite, and get to your reset so you can keep moving? I remember my mentor a long time ago, Guru Singh, said to me, he said, Nina, it's like you're in a ditch on the side of the road and you have a flat tire and you're sitting here talking about your flat tire instead of going to getting a tire, changing it, getting on the road and moving forward. How many of us focus on our darn flat tire? The flat tire isn't going to get you to your reset. The reset has to happen with you getting clear, getting focused, being able to express yourself in non-linear ways so that you can access more of your deeper spiritual, more purposeful self. So you can get to your why. Okay? So the great reset, number one, purge, release. What are the things you want to release? Second, you're going to create a space for yourself, unplugging from anything linear and connecting you to the outside world so you can hear your voice. It may be a 2-hour unplug, it may be a 3-hour, it may be a full day. On Saturday, I took a full day of just unplugging. 8 hours of unplug. Not having to assist other people. I needed it. What do you need to recenter, refocus, and get clear about what your next step is? Take that time and then start to move into what is my great reset? What do I want to do in my next chapter, my next movement forward? And what are the things that I need to put into place, whether they're going back to the basics, which is part of it, but also what elements do I need to start doing and structure in order to bring my next step forward? And we all have next steps. It could be changing patterns within yourself. It could be talking to somebody. It could be figuring out what are my resources so I can do my next step. It could be research, whatever it is. It could be writing. We all have our next step there. But if we don't create the time and the space to get there, we're going to be saying the same thing each and every week. So the great reset happens within you and for you. And I'm going to invite each and every one of you to look at some of your more shadow feelings so that they can become more neutral to your space. Because this can be an exciting time of the great reset for yourself. What do you need to put into place in order to move your life forward?